silence is fire. When no one shout out 60 seconds, yo.
Nah, what up, cousins and cousins? I'm your favorite cousin from an RC you ain't even know you had. I'm 34 and a half, and I'm here to give you today's GSA.
You could be valid. You just got the wrong management. Yeah, you look good, but you ain't making moves. What are you, a mannequin? You know I can get you certified. You just gotta let me stamp it then. You said we going too fast, we doing too much. Let a nigga get a sample. Cause you can be valid. You just got the wrong management. Yeah, you look good, but you ain't making moves. What are you, a mannequin? You know I can get you certified. You just gotta let me stamp it then. Said we going too fast, we doing too much. Let a nigga get a sample. Now I can take a pretty bitch.
It's May 1st, 2019. It's a Wednesday. That means it's GSA 512019. The G code is the number 9 for creation. When you think about this week, we already had the word create, but for some reason numbers jumped. The day I created this G code and decided to start to spread it, the number of that day was creation, and only a couple of times have the number skipped. One of those days being the day that Nipsey passed on. I always take the skips as signs of look for something, but I didn't see anything really major yesterday that stood out for me. When you look at, as a creator, what that video in the beginning meant, it doesn't mean, I don't know if you got it or what I was trying to say. If you listen to the words of that song, which is called The Mannequin, it says, yeah, you look good, but you ain't making moves. What are you, a mannequin? And that's just to say of anything in life as a creator, you gotta not just create the stuff, you gotta put some work behind it to get it shared, to get it in front of the right people. We live in a direct-to-consumer time, meaning that anything you think you could create could be offered to the masses at a very low price at this point, opposed to other points in history or just other points throughout my life, thinking about the struggles I had to have to make a song or to make a clothing line to get merch. You know, I easily was able to get merch and set it up. Go, please, if you got a little extra dollar, want to go at least put the channel, get some of that. But when you think of the idea of, in general, a creator having to jump through so many hoops just to make something happen, you couldn't do that. You couldn't just easily have it at your fingertips like we do today. I mean, sometimes some of it's legit, some of it ain't, and you gotta be careful, and sometimes you gotta search a little bit harder to find what you want. But the search is always worth it. Effort is always worth the joint, and at some point, you know, effort is always worth it at some point. And as a creator, I feel like we gotta be mindful of that. Just don't just create the stuff. Make sure you're putting it out there so people can, you know, you can actually get people to respond to it. You know, it can affect the world in a greater way. Don't just keep it for yourself. You know, I'm not saying you can't plan, you know, releases, and I'm not saying to oversaturate yourself to where some people are tired of seeing you, but I'm saying that just to be like, just overstanding the fact that, hey, I have a fan base, and this is what my fan base is gonna, you know, want from me, which is content. So if you're creating, don't forget to make moves while you're doing that. I like to tell everybody that subscribe to Ray, thank you. I don't know how you got to this channel, but now that you're here, I'm happy. Keep showing support by liking every video. I know it don't seem like nothing, but when you press that button, it means the world of YouTube. And leave a comment in the comment section about how you feel the world could have better creators, or how can we be better creators, or what you're creating. If you got something you want me to check out, or the audience to check out, you know, I'm not a person who's going to create the spam posts. If you put an actual thing out there, you know, just give a description of what it is, and, you know, no bullshit links either. Only trying to jet people. If you got something you're a creator you want to share with the rest of the people, hey, I'm willing to, on this video particularly, and all the creative videos, to give people a chance. And if you ever want another chance to showcase that on my Gangsta Cash show, which I do via Zoom, that's all you have to do is download Zoom, and you can get a part of that conversation too. As long as you do that, you're going to stand and know, you're going to always know what's going on. And you're going to be able to crack the G code. I definitely want to tell people, hashtag long live Nip, hashtag 66 jokes, hashtag Hartsville, and this was the hashtag GSA. And I'm your favorite cousin from my auntie and uncle you ain't even know you had. I'm 34 and a half. You just got today's GSA. Now you should pay, if you pay attention, you should see to crack the G code.
Number one, y'all need to take your phones out. Number two, Google 60-second jokes. Next, click on the YouTube link. Like, comment, and subscribe. Condolences. Shouting out 60-second jokes.
Where's Jason?
We can get crazy.
Try not to go crazy, but the fact they think they real, that amaze me. Most niggas is fake niggas, most niggas is fake niggas, most niggas is fake niggas, and I don't know how long I can take niggas. Try not to go crazy, but the fact they think they real, that amaze me. Most niggas is fake.